Okay, Mini-Cryptic number 8. I'm going to jump straight into it. This is a bit of a longer one. A lot of these clues will feed themselves because there's a lot of overlap here. Definitely one of the tougher big crosswords for me to make, but I think it paid off. Starting with 4 across, we have ring fighter left data in read-only memory backup. It's quite a sentence, but we try to think what the definition could be here. Ring fighter, such a specific word. It could be like an anagram indicator, fighter of a ring, but that would be a bit messy. It is more likely ring fighter is the definition here. If we look at the rest, left data and read-only memory backup. Left data, the word left meaning a reversal. We have ATAD, and then put that inside of read-only memory. Put back up, again could be a reversal indicator. So if we take those letters, we have ROM, so maybe we put the M here, we take data, we put that backwards. And then we have the OR of ROM. We actually get Matador. This will take a bit of trial and error, but a ring fighter is a Matador. 0 bottlenecks found by Android. Of course, bottlenecks being like where congestion might be happening in like an application or in the processes of their applications. We look at the words inside of this clue found by, looking like a hidden indicator. And maybe we find 0 inside of some of the other words. The chances are we're looking for a word for Android as opposed to the phone company. It's also another word for a robot. And if we look inside of 0 bottlenecks, we'll actually find the word robot. Pack beginning of birthday with hugs and kisses. 3 letters, so a bit of a short one. Definition here, kisses maybe. Definitely could think of a few synonyms for kisses, like a peck, which almost sounds like the first word. But pack is actually the definition here. Then following that we have beginning of birthday, which sounding like a B, with hugs and kisses. Do you ever happen to see letters or texts? This kind of shorthand is used a lot. This is usually being X as in XXX, and hugs being O. So hugs, kisses, box as in the pack. 9 across, relaxed in Venezuela retreat. We need 3 letters here. We have the word in, which could be an insertion indicator. We have retreat, which sounds like a reversal indicator. But we can't really see where these 3 letters could be coming from. Maybe we're meant to find them inside of a word, which in might be suggesting. And so we need a 3-letter word, and it might be backwards inside of a word. The chances are relax is the definition, since retreat looks like a backwards indicator. And if we look inside Venezuela, we get the word Zen, which means to be relaxed, state of Zen. Model in English piece of cloth. We keep seeing this indicator a lot, but piece of, sounding like a piece of the clue is going to give us the answer. Could be model, but that would leave clot at the end. So it's likely that clot is going to be the definition here. And it in fact is, because if we look inside model in English and we look for a 5-letter word, we might get linen, which is a clot. 12 across, atonement for misleading open dance. And dance, very popular definition, I'd imagine. A lot of words you could have for dance. Atonement, definitely a difficult word to see what you could do with that. And for that reason, you'd want to guess it's actually the definition here, and which it is. So we need to get a 7-letter word from misleading open dance. And if we actually take the leading letter of both words open and dance, and we miss them, as in we mislead them, we might get the word pen from open and ants from dance. And penance is atonement. 1 down, we have celebrated by song that storms are cold. Bit of a pirate shanty sounding sentence, I suppose. Definitely have no definitions jumping out of this straight away. Maybe celebrated, cold, storms are cold. maybe even celebrated by song. Now, if that's the case, what would our indicators be? Storms. Things like maybe the word storms being our indicator, maybe indicating an anagram. And that would look good for the letters we have, because our cold is definitely not looking like there's much action being implied there. So maybe we can anagram our cold to mean celebrated by song, and that would be, in fact, correct. Actually get caroled. Workshop opens later after bedtime. 3 letters. We have 2 of the letters here, but for the sake of it, we'll ignore them. At first glance, you might catch the word opens. Usually words like closing or opening mean the beginning or last letter. In this case, it says opens, plural. If we actually take the opens or the openings of each word after it, we get later after bedtime, and that's LAB. The workshop is a lab. Moving on to 3 down, we have might forge copy, covering net return. If we take the word copy and forge it, covering net return, so 10, we actually get the word potency, which means the might of something or the strength. And to finish it off, we have 11 down, rest pan on counter, which reads very simply, with a very nice clue, I think. To counter something is to return it, so like a counter action. And if you return the word pan, you get the word nap. And that, of course, means a rest.